Welcome back to Buck Rogers in the 25th Century Countdown to Doomsday. When we last left off, we were trying to find a way in. And as it happens, it's pretty much in front of us, where we exited in the first place. Oh, look, people are trying to shoot, get in and got shot in the back. Let's try and avoid that, shall we? Now, there we are inside. There are rooms that we can go in, which we're going to do so if we don't get fights. I'm probably going to cut this out after using a dazzle grenade. Oh, there you go. That's the dazzle grenade. Right. Once gets who got blood? Okay. Once I get to my rogue, I will show you what it looks like. To enter the, you can view characters at any point by pressing the A button and view items, and you can change weapons in the middle of battle. What I'm going to show is the dazzle grenade. You saw what the explosion looked like. This is pretty much what it is. It's an area effect, act weapon, anywhere in the 9 squares. It can also affect friendlies, so you could theoretically throw it there and affect only your characters. But you're trying to aim for enemies with this. I'm going to try and throw it there. What grenades do, they do have a accuracy as well, but they can be hit and they can end up being aimed anywhere in the 9 squares. So the effect would be if I aimed it here and it hit there, it would affect them 9 squares, not these 9. Grenades can be inaccurate at some of the worst opportunities. So I'm going to move there and hopefully that'll be enough. As you can see, 40% hit chance. Let's have a go. There you go. And I should affect it. What blinded does is it affects the hit ratio. As you can see, this person is that person is blinded, so they've got a but it's also a side attack, so it's 40%. Let's blinded must affect the dodge rate as well, so it lowers dexterity. What it looks like is blindness lowers dexterity, so it increases your chance to hit as well as lowering their chance to hit. So that's what I guess that does. Didn't know exactly what blinded does, but I guess that's what happens. But let's finish up this battle, and from now on, any other non-special battles I will cut out. And Victor gets healed up most of the way. Good for him. One does grenade to replace the one I used, and I can get this one. Grenades are finite use. You can only use as many as you're carrying in battle. So I've got 4 at the moment. I will be hopefully getting, like I said, 10. But let's go. There isn't really much differentiation from corridors to rooms, except going through doors. This is a room. What was outside was a corridor. There's not really too much change in the surroundings. Looks like we've got a veteran here who's looking after the kids, so good for him, I guess. And here's the first battle I'm going to cut out, unless something really weird happens. Oh, short button. This terrain leader is out of sight. It's obstructed by this wall here. So until I get it in sight, I cannot fire at it. But there you go. I guess the terrain leader was waiting because it couldn't see anyone, and it waited, and as soon as the caster moved into sight it had the opportunity to fire, so it did. There we go. And nothing special. Victor's full health now again. That's good. And dazzle grenades. Float. In the room to the west is one of the special battles, where you don't get any help, but it is pretty easy. Ambush by terrains. Free terrain warriors. Nothing really to get excited about. I don't know where I'm going there. I'd rather get move into position with a warrior. Something tells me Victor's going to take a beating in this game. Yeah, as you can see, Free Warriors doesn't really cut it as really dangerous in my books. And Victor. Nope. Battles can take a while in this game. It depends on how big the groups, how strong you are. But that battle's over. Nothing special. We'll just get a few suits and laser pistols. What I'm hoping for at one point is one of the leaders to drop a cutlass, so you'll be able to see hand-to-hand weapons in action. This person gives you a bit of advice on what's happening in the medical centre. His leg's shattered, apparently. We've got to go to the manual override system and activate the missiles. Basically, just saying what we've got to finish up. Below this here is one of the other special battles. If you thought that the one before was bad, yeah. Yes. One single lone terrain warrior. This really has no point in the thing, it's just a little throwaway battle. But, free experience. Yeah, one laser pistol, one spacesuit. Don't need any of those. So on we go. Let's see if I get my natural battle. Oh, yep. Usually when I go up after that single battle, press myself against that wall, I get a battle here against terrains. No idea, it just seems coded that way, but... And... Right, where's the leader? There it is. Boom. There you go. Right, Flo didn't get blinded and has a 40% chance to hit. Shinsee's Rocket Jock and Laura's a rogue. They have the same chance to hit, so I'm going to attack something else, and you'll see 40% hit on a back rear attack for terrain leader, and with Laura 30%. So it decreases the chance to hit. Sometimes it can get worse. For maybe a frontal attack, you only have 5% chance to hit, and it's really, really rare. But let's get this terrain leader up before he uses the last of his 25% chance. And dead. And that battle's over. Still only experience. Dazzle grenades do a slight bit of damage. Usually only 1 or 2 damage in the area. Nothing too excessive, but it's damage which needs to be healed after the battle. And again, if you let it back up, it will eventually be fatal. Cutlass, but let's keep going. Men's room. So there was a terrain while you're in the ladies' room, but the men's room is totally destroyed. Yay! Oh, lasers and grenades. I guess there's fighting going on, and dead in the waiting room. Fighter going overhead. Ah, medical officer. Maybe we can get some healing. Oh, I guess we're not getting healed. Oh. Yeah, the terrains don't really have a good sense of ethics. They booby trap the wounded to kill everyone. But we do get some grenades that didn't detonate, which is a good thing. We spoilers. This is what happens when you just find items on the ground. These are explosive grenades. They are very powerful grenades. They have the same area of effect as the dazzle grenades, but they do significantly more damage. However, they are rare in the game. You don't get too many. You cannot buy them, you can only find them. I'll be holding on to these for quite a while, hopefully. But two explosive grenades. They're good in a pinch, but I doubt I'll be using them too often. Alright, the room to the right is our destination, but I still need another smart suit, so let's have another fight. See you after this. And that fight went smoothly enough. Good. I'm going to be all healed and ready for this last battle. And still no cutlass, but oh well. I'll be able to show you it eventually. So, in terms of equipment, as you can see down the bottom, everyone has a smart suit. They're going to be in the best condition that is possible for this battle. I'm not going to use the dazzle grenades, probably. If I do, I'll choosing the fight. But this will be the last fight of this area. Authorized personnel. Let's break in, see what happens. Ram technician working a missile control panel. That's our ultimate target. But first, we've got to get through the grunts. The 6 of us versus 7 of them. You can see this is a bit of a bigger battle than expected. There's still only one leader, which I believe is there. But 6 warriors can make this a bit difficult. What I'm going to try and do is spread out my characters as much as possible. That's a terrible place to put it. Good start. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, as you can see, the dazzle grenades can affect friendlies. He used it and only blinded himself. Smart little leader, I guess. Oh, I don't want to move you. Good. That's one down. I'm not too worried about taking damage at the moment. This is the last battle of the area. Let's try and do as much damage as possible to them. I have my medic in a terrible place. These ones down the bottom can aim for him. Three left. First area isn't the hardest area to go into and fight, but you still got to fight them. And one last terrain warrior. Come on, right, finish it off. No? Okay then. No, we can do it instead then. And that's that battle. It's nothing special. It's basically a glorified normal battle with extra things on your own. No healing, but that's okay. Couple more, well, another grenade, and I'm going to take all of this because I could use. Oh, I'm going to be using the money. As you can see, the flow is shaded out. That's because her inventory is full. I cannot put anything in more into her inventory. But that's that. Right. Okay. Let's now to deal with this technician. With one hand, the technician begins firing at you. He is still modifying the controls with the other. Wow, he's a good multitasker. Right. If you shoot at him, he may damage the controls, which operate basic missiles. You do not take cover. I believe that is a game over. You can charge at him or shoot at him. I'm going to have a shot to see what if I can get a decent one on it. I'm going to want a warrior who has a decent chance to hit. So Victor, laser pistol with thing. Let's have a go. Nope, I missed. If you shoot twice and miss, it's game over. If flee, it's game over. So there's really only one choice here. Charge! You strike the technician down. The technician collapses. His blood-flecked lips curl in a smile. Okay, if the missiles won't fire on Chicago, they won't fire at all. Oh, great. Again, if you flee, you're likely to have a game over, but yes, let's make a sacrifice. You're going to take damage from this. You want someone with a high hit point pool. So, Linda's or Caster, I think. Linda's my leader, so she can make the decision to jump on it. 12 points of damage. About medium. You can take anything from 11 to 13, I believe, so you will likely be able to survive it, but it's still going to be damage taken. Right, we've set these ship missiles to anti-ship mode, and they're attacking the enemy ships. Yay, we succeeded! Right. Ram attack is quickly beaten back, you are congratulated and your wounds attended to. You're now full healed. Yes! And 2,000 experience points. Basically a guaranteed level. So all those fights we had were basically to get the equipment needed for that final fight to make it easier. You didn't need it, but always useful. And given a small reward. Money! I guess. There it is, 1,000 credits. Money towards my new equipment, which I'm going to be buying very soon. But that's enough for now. We're going next time we'll be ferried to Salvation Free, and we'll see what they have in store for us. Unfortunately, we're still going to be janitors. We've got to go and do the clean-up. Well. Until then, have lots of fun, have a wonderful day, goodbye.